Hi there, class. I'm Jackie. Here we're doing my professionalism video. This is for our communication theory of communication course. Going in, it was all learning, especially even um, our our discussion post is actually where I got hands-on learning with. I got hands-on learning with Adobe Workshop, which I've never ever used. And it was a lot of learning experience, especially with the very first discussion post where we were just to get an image, add color to it, remove the color, or change backgrounds and use a little bit of the texting styles. That was the very first core where, like, wow, I'm going to have to learn this and I'm going to learn this quickly. Um, After that, when we were doing our mood boards, which I really loved because it was step by step and it didn't feel too overwhelming, just finding the correct visuals was very important. And I didn't even end up using any of the ones that I have chosen towards my final project. Week two, we did the traveling duck, which I really, really enjoyed. The very first project I didn't enjoy so much because I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting very frustrated. Um, it I feel that it was mostly because of time. I didn't put enough time to learn it, and I ended up doing it, learning it fast and doing it last minute, which is why I was frustrated. With week two, though, I felt that I put more time into it, more effort. I was learning more about styles of texting that I should be using, colors that I should be using so they don't blend in so much. My very first, I did one duck and then I decided to do another one because I thought it was fun. And I was like, well, maybe I'll get more practice doing it this way. So with the first duck, I feel that I did a really good job, even with the coloring. The second one, I just wanted to do another one, and I did, but I didn't choose the correct text color because it kind of blends into my my black background, which my instructor did go ahead and point that out. And I thank you so much for the feedback because it made me realize that blending in text versus the image doesn't work very well. Now, during week two with mood board, we learned the texting styles, what text forms to use. I did a little research on my backgrounds on my text. I went online and I decided to do Gale and um, American Typewriter, and I decided to go with that because I did the research and it looks like they paired well together. And I wanted to stay within my vintage comfort, which is what I like. As you guys all know already, everything I've done is mostly vintage style, and it's just pretty much what I feel more comfortable with, and it's who I am. So I decided to go with those two styles, and it was very fun actually. I thought it was just gonna be a project where I wasn't gonna learn anything, but I actually ended up learning the different styles of texting and what colors I should be using. And that was also that we did learn that in our mood boards, what color texting we should be using in order for our mission statement board. I wanted to go with vintage looking style colors and also a vintage background. And during our discussion polls, which was the traveling duck, I felt that I pretty much started to get more comfortable with Adobe Workshop. And I felt like, okay, here we go. I'm getting it. I'm understanding this a little more. And it was because I put more time into learning the project and more effort into it. And just doing it, which is practice makes perfect, it actually did help and benefit me more. During my third week, we were doing the typography. I'm so sorry that I'm mispronouncing this. I actually started to do my final project with it because I couldn't. I'm a very visual person, and I needed to see my textiles along with my background. So I did that actually the week prior, and I entered the text forms, and I started changing the colors, and I started messing around with the visual, and I ended up staying with the same picture, and I actually had it completed. And then right now I was just doing the final touches, which I still don't consider myself to be very good with Photoshop. I still have a lot of learning to do. I need to learn how to make it a lot neater and do a lot of better editing. And so that's what I really need to work on. But I feel that overall I did as pretty good, and I want to continue to keep learning this, and I still will be throughout the courses, even through our next course. I'm sure that it's still going to be implemented. So I'm going to be doing a lot of more Photoshops, a lot of more entering pictures and editing. That way I can get more familiarized with it since we are doing our portfolio class next month. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But overall, I feel content with my work, and I hope to continue to do better. And but the reason why I do feel content is because I actually learned the importance. Sorry, that's my dog Lucy. I learned the importance of actual what the typography. Why can't I keep mispronouncing it? Typography visual is, and the importance of having the correct image and not having too much typing as well. I should be able to tell my story with just my visual. And I learned the importance of putting the correct colors together as well. So that way nothing blends in or blends out, and everything just shows together and combines very well together. But yeah, overall, I feel like I did pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with my projects, and for sure I'll be continuing to do better, and I hope that it starts to show a little more. But thank you, and I really enjoyed this class, and I wish we actually had more time with this class because this was very, very enjoyable. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys all next month.